Well, presently, in terms of the force, we are at least on 17,500 soldiers, which include the fighting soldiers and the staff officers and military observers in total. Well, the mission has been going on for almost 15 years. So the mission is an established mission, and it's been running very well. It's been having its own challenges. And the challenges of the mission is you've got the Force Intervention Brigade, and then you've got the Framework Brigade. And the way the mandate is written, that the task of the force, MONUSCO force, is to protect civilians, protect the UN staff, equipment, facilities, including the locals of the DRC. And we've got to neutralize the armed groupings. Now the mandate then says the neutralization of the armed groupings will be done through the FIB by conducting targeted operations. Now that clause, through the FIB by conducting targeted operations, becomes a challenge because it gives you a force which is one force, but in the execution of the mandate given, then some of the force cannot do what is expected of them because of the way the mandate is at least written. So that becomes a challenge to have one force because others see themselves as just providing that framework brigade, and then the others see themselves as only to conduct targeted operations.
My name is Sipesihle Innocent Mdluli. I'm coming from School of Engineers. I'm working under Engineer Corps as a CMO, which is Construction Machine Operator. As I am deployed here in the Democratic Republic of Congo, I deployed as a Construction Machine Operator under Engineer Squadron.
Well, being far away from home, just to see a South African, on its own, at least, it's a very, at least, good thing to soldiers. And they also start asking quite a number of questions about what's happening back home. But visitors from home are always welcome by soldiers. And then it becomes then worse because this tradition has been going on for some time, so they've got used to it. So they're always looking forward to this visit. And also it at least gives them an opportunity just for a day or so to be together and themselves as soldiers in the DRC and to interact among themselves and with the people from home.
I'm Major Sinatse from Aviation. We have seen people suffering. With the project that we're involved with, we realize that there are orphanages that are not having support and they are not subjected to education due to lack of funds and facility as well. So we decided, firstly when we started, it was to pay the rent for them so that they can be able to get educated. But then we realized the project of paying the funds is not going to be sustainable. Then we decided to look for a plot which will be a permanent structure that will be adopted to them, donated to them after the structure is being constructed.
To first all soldiers back home in the mission areas, in probably deployment even within South African borders. Merry Christmas. Trust that you will enjoy it. And also those who are in deployment, make sure that at least you do your best to make sure that your job is well done and the country back home is well protected. To the people of South Africa, Merry Christmas. We have at least finished a calendar year as a people, and also adding in our own experiences of being in a democratic country with all the challenges we're faced with. Let's at least focus on what can take us ahead as a country, because the continent and the world is looking upon us. So let us then, as South Africans, be united in moving forward and improving and developing our country. Thank you.